Let's learn from last time. Let me get the Twitch link. Oh yeah, I forgot to open my anime list. Let me get that ready. Let me have that on standby. I have to update it. I have to update everything after. I have so much to do. So much to. Oh yeah, I forgot to do something. I have to get the YouTube up on my computer. Give me a second. I forgot to do something. How you doing, John? We're good. We're good. Just setting up. Just getting ready. You guys know the drill, right? You guys know the routine by now. How you doing, Bruno? Just getting everything going. Hey, Evil Eye. Just getting everything set up. Here we go. Excellent, excellent. How you doing, Kristava? I think I said your name right, Kristava. Brotherhood or One Piece? I know you don't like the question, but can I please answer? Like, here's the thing. Like, One Piece's story, Brotherhood's anime. It's not that I don't like the question. It's just that sometimes picking favorites doesn't work in my brain. Like it's just I don't really like picking favorites. That's it. I'm not mad at the question. Bradley? Who's Bradley? I'm not Bradley. I mean, if you want to call me Bradley, whatever. I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. I think we're pretty much set. I think we're pretty much ready to go. All right, let me pin the Twitch over there. Twitch is pinned over here. We got water. We got our Mal. We got everything up. Okay, we're good. Oh, you're Bradley. Well, I'm not going to call you Bradley if your account says Kristava. I'm not going to remember. So your name is now Kristava. Is AOT peak? Not for me. Can I explain why One Piece is good? Because I've never watched it and I'm put off by the 1,000 episodes. So fair enough. When you see a lot of episodes, it can be intimidating. I think the most popular thing about it is the world building. Like everything is interconnected. Like the stuff that is relevant at episode 5 is still relevant at episode 1150. So like everything is interconnected. And for you, that might be like, for some people, they love that. For some people, might be like, that's a lot to remember. But it's done in a really, it's brought back in a way you'll be like, oh, I remember this. It's not like you have to constantly retain all information at all times. It's okay to forget certain things after that many episodes. But the world building is fantastic. The stories of even the smallest characters can have the greatest impact on the story. So like most characters, you ever see like a really great show, but the side cast really doesn't add much to the story? In One Piece, the cast really adds so much depth to the story. Living in America? No, I'm not American. Is Shining Little Frontier good? I think it's good. Sunraku? I like Sunraku as well. How has anime influenced my life? Well, now I do. I talk about anime for a living, so there's that. Steins Gate worth watching. So, you're asking chat. So, chat, feel free to jump in and give your feedback on Steins Gate. What is the most emotional anime I've ever seen? The thing is, emotional. It depends on the kind of emotion I want to feel. Am I going for like? Also, even then, I may not have a number one. It's just like, if you're talking about sad, even I can have like a dozen sad series. But like, yeah, I guess it depends what kind of vibe you're going for. Where am I from? I'm Canadian. You're done with 2 episodes of Black Clover and it's good so far. Oh, 2 episodes. You're literally just dipping your toes in. Day 12 of asking for the return of the treadmill. It's not coming back. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. I avoid this character versus this character debates because I feel, especially that one, it's been beaten to death. Like I don't understand. No matter how many times the same question is answered a million times over by other creators, people keep asking, and I don't understand that. Ashito no Joe, I still haven't seen it. What anime is worth LARPing on? Sorry, when I think of LARPing, I think of something completely different. So in this context, that means what? Because when I think of LARPing, I think of like dressing up in like armor and swords and basically fictional fighting. So different kind of LARPing. Can I bring in the stationary bike? No. Best sports anime? Ippo is my pick. Gojo or Sukuna? I like Sukuna. How you doing, Caleb? We're doing good. We're doing good. Gugu and Fushi? Yes, that is Gugu and Fushi. Let's see. I don't even understand what half a chat is saying, but I'm just gonna go along and pretend that I do. Demon Slayer is overhated. I think. Well, I like it, but I think people misunderstand why that happens. And anyways, Black Clover is just Naruto, but good. I disagree. I like Naruto and Black Clover. How's my day going? It's been busy, to say the least. It's been busy, very busy. Favorite fruit? I like strawberries, watermelon, kiwi, oranges, basically citrusy sweet fruits. Guys, don't forget to follow on Twitch. Just a reminder, don't forget to follow me on Twitch. You can't wait for the new Baki season. I'm not sure I'm going to be watching it. Could the Pillarmen from JoJo's Part 2 I mean, here's the thing, I don't know. If you're going to ask me, does this character from this verse beat this character from this verse, 99.9% of the time, I'm going to say I don't know, because I don't really care about that kind of stuff. It's just not what I specialize in. Shangri-La Frontier's ball knowledge is really not. It's pretty mainstream. Like, I'm glad you like it. I like it too. It's just I wouldn't consider that ball knowledge. Who is the strongest Yami? I don't know. Thoughts on the married couple? I enjoy it. I'm not a mega fan. Like, it was fun, but I'm not like this. I didn't think it was great. Who's the most annoying character in Black Clover? Annoying? For me, it might be what was his name? Finral's brother. Finral's brother. Oh wait, no, not him. The king. The king, not the wizard king. You know which king I'm talking. I forgot his name. The king. He's annoying. I recently started Gachakuda. I like Gachakuda. Do I read the manga? I do not. What do I think about Future Diaries? I like the concept more than the anime. So, like, I finished it. I like the story. I just didn't have the most fun watching it. Should you watch True to Eternity? I'm struggling with the third season, but the first two were pretty amazing. How you doing, Devilish? What's your... Are you intentionally writing like that so I have trouble reading it, or is English not your first language? It's okay if it's not. Devil Fruit, Kumas. I'm thinking about watching Doctor Stone. Go for it. I like the series. Fate series has the best animated fights. I mean, it's got some really good ones. It's got some Unlimited Blade Works is stunning. One Piece, the best. The One Piece is real. Yes. Talk about One Piece. What about it? Like, when you say just talk about X series, you got to be more specific. Otherwise, I don't know what you want me to say. Favorite fight in Black Clover? It's going to be one of two fights. It's either going to be the tag team between Asta and Yami at the end of the current season, or the underwater battle against Veto. I think his name was Veto. Romance anime or action in terms of entertainment. I like both. I watch both like all the time. I've watched both those kinds of series today. Ragnar Crimson, haven't seen it. No, I'm from you're from the Netherlands. Okay. Who was the biggest hater in Black Clover? Oh, Finral's brother. Yeah, he's Finral's brother. My goodness, what a character. I think he does start to go through some personal growth at some point, but my God. I just finished the 6th Death Note manga, and what is going on? You'll find out. Just keep going. You watched Grave of the Fireflies, and it hurt you. I mean, it's literally about surviving post-war. It's like people starving to death, so it's not exactly a happy movie. Who's the... how you doing, Blue? Yami and Asta versus Dante was... I love the Dante fight. That was great. Eureka 7, I have seen Eureka 7. Favorite fight in Bleach? It might actually be Ichigo versus Kenpachi back in the Rescue Rookie arc. Do I agree that Elf arc was peak? Peak? No. Good? For sure. Favorite JoJo's opening? I don't remember most of the openings, if I'm being honest. Like, parts 1 through 3 I watched many, many years ago. Don't remember them. Which anime character mistakes stubbornness for strength? Sometimes... Yeah, probably. I could think of probably a few Dragon Ball characters that do that. Maybe Vegeta sometimes. Rate My Hero? Probably like a high 8, low 9. Thoughts on Fire Force? I'm enjoying the current season. Kenpachi might be the goat of Bleach. He's my favorite in Bleach. I like Grimmjow. I've met Grimmjow's voice actor. Nice guy. Versus Ichigo. I like that. Yeah, that was a good fight. That was a good fight. I love Langris. He's one of my favorite characters. Really, Langris? I mean, okay. All right, that's kind of new. I just got into a Sword Art Online. How do I like it? I don't. I dropped it pretty quickly. Yusuke and gang shouldn't have won half their fights. Oh, Yu Yu Hakusho. I never really got that far into it, so I don't know how. I know I've heard it's good. I just never got that far. I have water on standby. You don't need to worry. Musi mean muscle. I mean muscles. Okay, what about muscles? Does he ask AI for questions? No, I'm not asking AI for questions. I have two chats going. Say your favorite anime, and I will make an edit. I don't have a favorite anime, so you can make an edit of anything you want. Do I know an anime that are like AOT? What about AOT? Like, what specific elements of AOT are you referring to? Not you. Devilish? I don't know. I don't know. They do. I think they come up with questions in their free time. What anime have I gotten figures posters of? So I don't have figures or posters. I only have paintings. I collect autographed paintings. Does any anime deserve hate? In my opinion, 99.9% of the time, no. Even if I don't like the show, I don't think it. Like, I think it's okay to dislike a series. I think it's okay to talk about why you don't like a series, which I don't consider hate. Like, I would consider hating on a series like making people feel bad for watching it or something. Because, like, it's okay to not like something. I don't get mad at my chat when they don't like something that I like, or vice versa. So I guess if a series really does something horrific that should, like, I don't know, like, it's objective, it's racist not for the if it's like racist or discriminatory but not for the plot, but just because it's like it's pushing an awful narrative, then okay, that's or like pedophilia. Not a fan of that. Magic. Oh, Mashal. I like Mashal. Do I think One Piece is overrated? I like One Piece a lot. Favorite anime? Don't actually have one. I just usually say Brotherhood to give people something. Plunderer? Haven't seen it. All Pokemon versus Maharaga? Probably Pokemon, since there's literally multiple gods who control reality, I would guess. Is it Might in Canada? Yes, I am in Canada. You recently found the Death Note manga box set for $60. I don't know if that's a good price or not because I don't collect it. Got any romance? Oh, absolutely. I don't know your vibe. Like, I don't know kind of what your vibe is, but how about the flower that blooms with dignity? Favorite One Piece fight? It's Luffy versus Kaido, but not Gear 5 fight. It's but after Law and Kid and everyone are separated, and before the Gear 5 part. Like that specific middle section. Which protagonist changes the world but not themselves? Can we say? I mean, Aaron does change the world, and he doesn't. He kind of sticks to his guns. The first one that came to mind. Who was the first one that came? I actually had an idea before I read your full message. Who? I actually thought of like a Future Diary, kind of ish. What about Horimiya? I like Horimiya. Death Note box that goes for at least $100. Okay, so you got a good deal then. What about Kogios? I mean, it wasn't for me. It wasn't my vibe. Tenmar Johan for like who do I like more? Tenmar Johan? I mean, I like Johan more. Akamega Kill? I like Akamega Kill. Have I watched Lord of Mysteries? No, I have not. It's your birthday. Can you see that Kong is the goat of the One Piece Marine? That Kong is the goat of the One Piece Marines, but Fujitora is the goat of the One Piece Marines. You're finally watching One Piece. I hope you enjoy your journey. Is your real name Canada? Yes, my name is Canada. Yes, I am named after the country. What should I watch next? Vinland Saga or Full Metal? Vinland Saga is a great series and it's a bit shorter. I mean, Full Metal is also not exactly long. It's a pretty short series too. Depends if you want more. Do you want a little bit because the first half of Vinland Saga is a lot of action, very high intensity, very dark, broody. The second half is a very different vibe, and then Full Metal is like a action adventure series with a lot of world building in it. So it kind of depends what you want. If you like a lot of action, then I think Full Metal is going to have more action start to finish, but the first half of Vinland Saga has plenty of action. What is your favorite sword? I'm not really a sword guy. Like, do I like some swords like Griffin or Ichigo's or Byakuya's or And Guts is Dragon Slayer, any number of swords. Yeah, sure, they're cool, but like I'm not a sword guy. I'm a straight hands guy. MHA or JJK, I like MHA more. The best horror film I have seen. I don't really watch much horror, if I'm being honest with you. Uh, and you said a horror film, so I assume you mean like a movie. Uh, I really have never seen a horror movie that landed for me. I've seen like Grudge, Chainsaw Massacre, House of Wax, those kinds of things. Halloween, none of them really stick for me. You drop Don because I don't like the way the MC acts. I mean, I dropped Don because I don't like any of the characters. Good story though. What do I think about Owari no Seraph? I haven't seen it. Code Geass top 5. It's not in mine, but cool. Are you enjoying the new JJK season? Yes, I am. I am. You dropped JoJo's? No, I'm still haven't started part 5 yet. Have I watched Alice in Borderland? I have not. What about? I'm not going to even read that title. Is there any other anime that is like Reincarnation as a Slime? So again, when you're asking me what is similar to X series, what elements of that series are you referring to? Because that could just mean a battle shonen with an isekai. What is my name? Derek. You got my girlfriend into anime. You're so happy, of course. She's one of them people who thought it was weird. I never even understood that. It just like kind of screams ignorance to me. But hey, you know what? Glad she changed her mind. What do I think about Kaiji? Who's Kaiji? Favorite JoJo's characters so far? Josuke or Jotaro, probably. You're currently in the middle of part 4. You're gonna. You know what? I'll admit I got bored at the start of part 4. By the end of part 4, my mind had changed. Mob Psycho 100, great series. Bro doesn't know Kaiji. I'm really bad with names. I'm really like I'm notoriously terrible with names. Also, why laugh at someone for not knowing a name of something? Like, come on. Do I watch anything other than anime? Sure, mostly crime dramas though. Like, well, crime documentaries, crime dramas, that kind of stuff. Marvel, DC. To Your Eternity. Indeed, I do. A lot of people do. Favorite JJK character? Oh wait, easily. How to binge anime? I actually discourage binging. Is AOT in my top 5? No, it is not. Have I watched 97 Berserk? I have seen every Berserk anime released to date. What's a cool nickname? Okay, Lion Sin of Pride. What anime makes the audience sympathize with both sides equally? Uh, when the experiences or philosophy or like viewpoint of both characters have some sort of either emotional connection or logical relevance that they actually like kind of get where they're coming from. My friends are telling me to watch. No, I'm not going to read that title. Goku Solos. No. What's my opinion on Doctor Stone? I like Doctor Stone. I have some issues with the manga. That we'll see what the anime does. Hop on Genehin. I don't even know what you're trying to say there. Kaiji, the gambling anime with the weird art style. You mean the only gambling anime I've seen is like Kakegurui, which I wasn't really. I mean, I guess I enjoyed it. It was fine, kind of weird. Best sports anime, Ippo. Goku beats who? I don't care who beats who. It's all nonsense to me. How many episodes would I watch on a day on average? These days, 0 to 3. Today, I've watched about. I was working in the background. I watched like 4 or 5 episodes today, so I'm about a little bit more than average. Which character is loyal to a fault? Loyal to a fault. You know what? Maybe someone like. I think of like. You know who seems loyal to a fault? Maybe like some of the servants from the Fate series, because they'll like. Or you know what? Loyal to a fault. Luffy? Like Luffy will never ever betray his comrades. Like they could betray him, they could kick him in the face, disrespect him, he'll stand by them. Have I watched Kuroko? I've seen it 3 times, so yes. Violet Evergarden, yes it is. ReZero, pretty solid series. Continue MHA or watch Bleach? You can do both. I'm watching 15 series right now. Hope you're doing well. We're doing pretty good, I'd say. I think we're doing all right. Also, guys, don't forget to follow on Twitch. We're trying to get that platform up. We're going to be live again tomorrow. What anime did I binge the most? I binged Naruto back in the day, like way back in the day. Neon Genesis wasn't really my vibe. Gurren Lagann wasn't really my vibe. Have I watched Eminence in Shadow? Didn't like it, but I did finish it. LARP means to pretend to do something. Well, that's what I thought. Because like when I think of LARPing, I thought of like like my friends and I used to LARP. We would have like these fake swords and like fake armor, and we'd fight. Do I know who Madara is? Yes, yes, I do. That's it. That's insane. What's insane? How? What do you mean? I finished MHA in 2 weeks. That's quite a bit. That's quite a bit. Do I like Yu Yu Hakusho? I'm stuck at the beginning, honestly. I watched a lot of anime since 2019. Should I start Hunter x Hunter or JJK? I mean, JJK is short. It's a salt. I guess it depends. Are you looking for something with that's short and like that you're going to get through in a pretty quick amount of time? That's pretty high action, slightly darker atmosphere, or are you looking for more of an extended adventure with like happy moments, fun moments, but a lot of darker moments as well? Then Hunter x Hunter in that case. Madara is so iconic, bro. Remember? Yeah, Madara is so iconic that even I remember. Come on, he's one of the biggest characters in one of the big three. Come on. How you doing, Switch? Have I seen 86? I have not. Steins Gate or 86? I haven't. Well, Steins Gate wasn't for me. 86, I still need to try. The Bird Guy, Shangri La Frontier. Tragic hero or tragic villain? Either or. Like 99% of the time when it's this or that, like, you know, uh, psychopathic villain or empathetic villain or whatever, like situations like this, it's always execution. Every time the answer is going to be execution. Either can be good. 86's peak. I will try it at some point in time. Black Clover or JJK. I prefer Black Clover. Link Click still haven't seen. Madara Sonic. Sonraku Goat. I like him. I mean, he's probably the GOAT in his own franchise, so yes. You're going to watch 86. You're going to watch 86? I hope you enjoy it. I'll get to it at some point. Gachakuda I have seen. Demon Slayer or JJK, I'd give it to JJK. Which anime have I LARPed? I mean, I don't. Oh, you mean I've done anime cosplay. I've done anime cosplay before. I've done like a dozen different series though. Devil May Cry, haven't really gone into it. Top 5, I don't actually have a top 5. Blue Period, haven't seen it. You're thinking of watching Barefoot again. I actually don't know what that is. ReZero, pretty solid. In my opinion, what is better? Better stand Crazy Diamond or The World? In terms of like which I would want for myself, well, which is better? I think it would be The World, maybe. But like in terms of which I like want for myself, probably Crazy Diamond. How does one not have a top 5? So I have seen over 900 series, and I watch anime purely for fun, not to rank things, not to like this is better than that. I'm not gonna keep some sort of list like this. I like this more than this. I'd really give it like a 9.1, this like a 9.3, and this and that. Way too much work, way too much headache for me. It's not worth the energy. I just like to watch anime, have a good time, and move on. Why Digimon goated? Because it's great. Because it's great. Well, not every season is great, but overall it's pretty awesome. Have I read High Rise Invasion? Nope. Mob Psycho or Vinland? As much as I think Vinland is a potentially better series, but I enjoy Mob Psycho more. Like I've watched, like having fun. I have more fun with Mob Psycho. Opinion on Bakugo? I love Bakugo. He's great. Is it just me, or is Darling in the Franxx kind of? I didn't like it. I dropped it. Well, I dropped it like episode 2 or 3. Code Geass in my top 5. Good, cool, awesome. I love Naruto Uchiha. Okay, there. Mob Psycho 100 is genuinely so. I love Mob Psycho. I think it's great. Favorite character from Black Clover? Yami Sukihiro. Ippo or Hunter? Hunter x Hunter. Even though I love Ippo, Hunter x Hunter just has more to it. Do I know Welcome to NHK? Do I know it? Yes. Have I seen it to completion? No. Have I watched Future Diary? I have. Two Piece? Nope. I only watched the original main series. I don't have a top 1. I usually just say Brotherhood to give you guys something. What would be my perfect anime? I don't believe in a perfect anime. Even when I say something is a 10 on 10, I don't think it's perfect. It just any flaws within the series, if I give it a 10, is so minor and insignificant that it does not in any way take away from my experience. Ranking of Kings 10 on 10, I think that's fair. Ranking of Kings is like very, very good. Yes, I've seen Infinity Castle. Favorite character from Hunter x Hunter, Meruem. I'm a Meruem fan. Have I watched Pluto? I have not. ReZero, up to date. Ranking Naruto. What about Naruto? Like a rating, like 9ish, low mid nines. To Eternity versus Mob Psycho. Mob Psycho. Definitely Mob Psycho. Plastic Memories was pretty good. Griffith isn't a villain. He's just hella misunderstood. Okay, no. Now he's a villain. What do I think about Lord of Mysteries? Haven't seen it. Favorite Upper Moon and Hashira? Hashira, Gyome, Upper Moon. I don't really have a favorite. I just say Akaza because I guess Akaza, but like, do I really have a favorite? Not really. Have I read Tokyo Ghoul? No, I don't read it. What are the flaws in AOT? So this is going to be subjective in nature. So I do not enjoy AOT that much because the main reason I watch anime is to relax, to de-stress, I don't mind darker series sometimes, but AOT is literally depression after depression after depression after depression. You think there's going to be a moment of hope and like light at the end of the tunnel? No, it's literally just you go through a traumatic experience, brief, settling down, getting things back together. Another bad thing happens. Another bad thing. It just puts me in such a bad mood that I can't. Griffith is no Griffith is a villain. Win to Your Eternity. I would agree. It's a good series. Which character becomes what they once hated? Kaneki. I actually forgot what. Here's the thing. I watched Tokyo Ghoul. I remember liking it. I do remember. Yeah, Kaneki kind of got. He changed it quite a bit towards the end there, but I don't remember. It was so many years ago. Yes, we are talking about anime. I really enjoy Black Clover. Opinion on Devil from the Angel Devil. Who was she again? I remember them. I actually remembered somebody. That's a rare thing. I think they're pretty interesting. You've seen Cosmic Princess? I have not. I think the next arc in One Piece, Luffy will get Gear 6. There's no Gear 6. Why did I drop Golden Kamuy? I didn't drop Golden Kamuy. I finished season 2 and I just haven't started the next season. Thoughts on Spider-Man, the animated series? Great poll. I love it. I could still watch it today. Maybe I will. Have I seen Code Geass? I saw the first season. Angel is my absolute favorite character. I think that's pretty valid. You know what? Yeah, I get it. Will I watch SBR the day it comes out? No, I will not, because I'm not going to be up to date. I will have to catch up first. Thank you, Big, for the follow. You should follow me on Twitch as well, trying to grow that platform. Have I seen Blue Lock? I have. Golden Kamuy Season 3 is good. Well, I'm going to start at some point in time, just not right now. Thoughts on Gurren Lagann or Yu Yu? I'm neither of which were for me, really. I struggled with both. Is Naruto worth watching? I would say yes. Oh, rewatching. Kind of depends on how much time you have, and if you really, I don't know, maybe you want to recap before you get into Boruto or Blue Vortex. Maybe you just had a really good time, so maybe. What anime leaves a lesson without stating it? Oh, tons do. There's tons of anime which teach lessons. Like, most series that I watch teach lessons. Journal of a Witch, Maji, Vinland, AOT, even Dragon Ball. Pretty much everything teaches lessons, really, if you look. What's my thoughts on Shield Hero? Season 1 was great. The rest were terrible. What are your thoughts on, I already answered that one, Kenichi, the Mightiest Disciple? I heard the manga's coming back, which is interesting. I don't read it, but I heard it's coming back. Kinjaku is a better villain than Sukuna? Maybe there's something in the manga that I missed because I prefer Sukuna. But I'm not gonna fight you on it. It's not like I think that's a bad take. I just prefer Sukuna. Which anime character had the sass backstory for me? It was Kuma. Thoughts on Ace of Diamond? I love Ace of Diamond. Great series. MHA's ending? I was good with it. Opinion on X-Men? X-Men the 90s and X-Men was great. If we're talking like X-Men, Spider-Man, Justice League, Teen Titan, any of those like superhero 90s 2000 shows, I love most of them. Favorite One Piece crew? You said crew, you didn't specify, so I'm going to say Revolutionary Army. Solo Leveling, it's a good time. You finish Chainsaw Man after binging it. Nice. Spider-Man animated or Batman animated? Oh. I might give it to, I think Batman. Even though I love Spider-Man way more than Batman, but I think the Batman animated series was better, I think. Have I watched One Piece? Yes. Even Death Note gives us lessons about not trusting people too fast. I mean, you could take that lesson. Who is the best father in One Piece? The best father? I'm going to say Kuma or Kuros. Objectively, Kuma or Kuros. Opinion on Koichi from MHA. Who's Vigilantes. I've only seen 2 episodes. Oh, is he the MC from Vigilantes? I'm way too early in to really give an in-depth opinion. Is Hunter x Hunter in my top 10? I don't think it's in my top 10. I don't have a top 10, but I think it would be relatively close. I think it would be up there. Do I watch Superman 2025? I have not seen the movie now. I'm way behind on films. You gotta go. Devilish, get some sleep. Why is Kuma number one of them? How far in the series are you? Because if you're asking why is Kuma one of the best fathers in One Piece, odds are you are not up to date. Odds are you are even in the anime or like you're. It's very evident. Is reincarnate as a slime basic? My question would be, how do you define basic? And even if it is, should that stop you from loving the series or enjoying the series? That'd be my response. Do you like X-Men 97? Yes. Yes, I do. Do I like? I already answered that one. I went to see a very good and underrated. Please guide me. Oh, you want to see? Okay, so something old. Go watch Digimon Adventure Season 1. Go watch the original Digimon. You're on Water 7. When does Usopp do something useful? You're on Water 7? Then, thank you for the heart, Psycho. I appreciate that. If you're at the start of Water 7, then you're about to see some crazy stuff. If you're at the start of Water 7, hang on. Have I seen Monster? Yes, I have. Have I seen Classroom of the Elite? I have. Yes, I've seen every season. Favorite Blue Lock player going to be Nagi. Is Goku stronger than Whis or Luffy? Stronger than Whis? Not a chance in hell. Luffy, I don't really get it. I don't know how much more to say on this question. I feel like it's been these are one of the questions that's literally been beaten to death, resurrected, and then beaten to death thousands of times over in an endless cycle of hell. Thought on Mr. Popo from Dragon Ball? I like Mr. Popo. He even in Abridged, he's funny. Which is the anime with the best animation? I'd pick Violet Evergarden for me. I loved Shippuden and Hunter x Hunter. What should I watch next? Well, you clearly like long, extended adventure series, so I would say something like Hunter x Hunter. Did I watch Romance? All the time. Have I seen Steins Gate? I tried to. Wasn't for me. Do I agree that Kaigaku is I don't even know what Kaigaku is. Your thoughts on Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood? Fantastic series, one of my favorites. I love it. What type of show is Classroom of the Elite? It looks like a series I will either love or hate. Classroom of the Elite is okay. So picture a hyper competitive school environment that's very prestigious, but there's a ton of lot of backroom planning, sabotage, espionage, kind of like very high stakes manipulation going on within the school environment, where the people who graduate from that school will do exceptionally well in life, but the main character, Ayano is not only exceptionally gifted in a variety of ways. His background and thought process and life situation adds a lot to the story there. Do I think Kuroko is better than Akashi? You mean better in skill? No. Kaigaku is the upper moon who took Gyotaro and Daki's place. Sorry, I'm really awful with names. I'm really atrocious with names. What, in my opinion, is the game-changing anime that changed the trend? What do you mean, change the trend? You mean it made anime mainstream? Astro Boy? Probably. It's my birthday. Well, happy birthday, Seal. Have I ever seen Cyberpunk? Not yet. Sounds like a show I would love, but will piss me off. I mean, maybe sometimes. I'd say give it a shot, see if you like it. Maybe some moments will piss you off. What do I think of Blue Lock? I think it's a lot of fun. To your eternity thoughts on the new season, I'm not enjoying it personally. What anime does the white hair do? That is To Your Eternity. Bro only remembers Madara, Akaza, and Meruem? No, I've seen over 900 series, and I'm going to remember quite a few characters, but I'm going to forget more than I remember. I'm just gonna forget more than I remember. I'm also bad with names in real life. Like people I meet, I'm not gonna remember your name probably. Least favorite To Your Eternity. Least favorite character. Uh, who do I not like in 2 Year? You know what? In the current season, season three, the main girl. You know which girl I'm talking. I think she had purple hair. It's been a while since I watched. I don't like her. I don't like her. So Obito, you're spamming chat, so you're getting a timeout. It's a simple rule. I say no spamming, and so you're getting a timeout. See you in a few minutes. What do I think about Windbreaker? I love Windbreaker. I think it's great. Vinland Saga, also think that's great. What's the best martial arts anime? Depends what kind of depends on what you want to see. Like if you want just straight hands, uh, you could say Windbreaker. If you want like boxing, which I is a fighting style, I'd say Ippo is probably one of the better boxing series. If you want more like supernatural hand to hand, you could go with something like Naruto. There's quite a bit of taijutsu in there. I love the taijutsu in Naruto. The most saddest backstory in Naruto, I would say, was it Pain for me? Oh no, Gara. Gara. Sakura Windbreaker is my top one cutest character. I like Sakura. He's good. He's a good boy. Are you watching the Super Bowl? I am not. How do I feel about Super Remake? I'll watch it, but it's not top of my priority list. But I'll watch it. Like I like Dragon Ball. Best non-anime show I've ever watched. Ever? I don't know. I've watched like dozens upon dozens of crime shows. I think Mentalist is fun. I think Bones is fun. I think Criminal Minds was fun, but then it fell off. Uh, I like Homicide Hunter. That's a nonfiction one that's good. Do I watch JoJo's? I do. Okay, Monk. I know you're just trying to say hi, but you're spamming chat. You need to. Okay, Monk. I have to put you in timeout. I have to put you in timeout because I know you're just saying hi, but there's a no spamming rule here. For someone who loves One Piece and sports anime, what should I watch first? What should I watch next? One Piece and sports. You could watch Ippo. Is My Hero Academia really good? I would say yes. Have I seen Psych? You mean like Psychopaths? Then yes, I've seen the first season. I don't let the hype of Bleach. I don't get the hype of Bleach. I watched it and still think it's so overrated. Did I miss something? No, because people like different stuff. I love Bleach. Not everyone is going to. That's okay. Have I watched another? No, I have not seen another or Paprika. They're both on my list though. What do I think of Shangri La? I think Shangri La has a great season one. Season two has a great start. I think, and the ending was okay, but season one was better. Let's be real. High School DxD is the no. I dropped it. Would you read manga if I send it for free? I can watch. I can read manga for free now. I don't want to though. 60 episodes of Slime. Let's go. Yeah, we're going to be getting quite a bit of Slime. I don't get the hype. I already read your question. Is Aizen the goat? I like Aizen. He's just not my goat. Have I watched the Mass Effect anime? I have not yet. I haven't had time yet. Is Eren Yeager the most complex character? No. I mean, he's no. Mob Psycho fan? I am a Mob Psycho fan. You just finished Mob Psycho. As a first thought, what should I watch next? The thing is, that doesn't tell me anything about what you. I'm just going to pick something random. So I will pick. You know what? I'm just going to go to my profile. I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it stopped on. Oh, lucky you. It stopped on Fate. It stopped on Fate. So I'd get into Fate Zero. There you go. Would you say solo leveling is just making the character too OP and that gets boring? Here's the thing. No. I mean, does the MC like get very overpowered very quickly? Yes. Is it a fun time? I think it's fun. I had a good time. Also, thank you, Mister, for the pop. Is that a candy? Well, thank you, Mister, for the candy thing. Only takes L if they are planned. What? Are you a manga or anime lover? I mean, I can appreciate manga. I just mostly watch anime. Shangri-La's goated. I'm glad you enjoy it. Seven Deadly Sins. It's a toss-up. Some things are good. Some parts are bad. Kind of goes back and forth, but I enjoy it overall. The best Fate part for me, it was Bladeworks. For me, it's Bladeworks so far. I am watching the new one, and I am having a good time, but I'd still say Bladeworks. Should I drop Fire Force or continue watching it? Are you having a good time? That is always going to be the question. Are you having a good time? Sub or dub, both. Favorite anime? I don't have one. I just say Brotherhood to give you something. Best Blue Lock character? I'd say Nagi. How you doing, Sarah? Revi, Balaka, and Bloodhound. Which do I think is the scariest? I don't remember who any of these people are. I don't get the. I already answered your question, dude. Phaeton versus Killua. Oh, Phaeton versus Killua. Oh, they never fought. Oh, you're asking like a what if? Ah, I'd like to say Killua, but I don't know. What is the toughest part of One Piece? The toughest? The toughest. Ah, I'm going to. You know what? I'm not going to say nothing happened. I think I'm going to go with spoiler warning for Egghead because that's the most recent arc. I'm going to say Kuma literally flying over to Egghead and laying one into Saturn. Have I ever watched Lord of Mysteries? I haven't. Have I seen Edgerunners? Not yet. Smartest anime character, in my opinion, doesn't exist because there's multiple characters that literally know everything at all times and everything that will ever happen. They're just all knowing. Brotherhood is truly goated. I agree. Not just to give us something. Here's the thing. I don't objectively have a number one. I just have to say something, otherwise people get mad. Who would win, Zoro or Yamato? Probably Zoro at this point. Do I have a favorite Pokemon? Mine is Cubone. Gengar for me. Okay, Berserk, I already answered you, and you keep spamming the same question. Can you move on from that? Chainsaw Man Rezark is peak. I think it was really good. Free Solo's Beyblade Burst. I haven't seen Beyblade Burst, and I have seen Free. Yami from Bleach, aka Espada number 0. Oh, okay, I remember Espada number 0. He's cool. Do I collect Funkos and figures? I don't collect figures. I just get figures because my cousin makes them. So it's like, hey, you want this cool stuff? I'm like, okay, cool. I just get them because connections. Most well written anime villain? I'm not going to say most well written. I'm going to say my favorite writing is Meruem. Solo leveling is better version of Dragon Ball. I disagree. Jonathan Joestar was better than Dio. I like them both, but I like Jonathan. Who's smarter, Aina Koji or Light? I'd say Aina Koji because he doesn't have the arrogance that Light does. What would you rate Origeru? I like Origeru. I don't remember what I'd rate it though, but I think it's really good. I think I like Origeru. You were talking about their women from Black Lagoon, the Chinese Russian. Oh, Black Lagoon. That's another classic. Great series. In a fight between fully adapt. Wait, you're comparing Maharaga and Broly? Are you really comparing Maharaga and Broly? I mean, Maharaga's fighting like characters that are destroying like cities. Broly is a completely different beast. What's the best anime to watch? I've only watched one season of JJK. You can watch season 2 and 3. You might like if you like that kind of darker atmosphere. You might like Chainsaw Man. I do. Okay, dude. I'm gonna have to time you out because you're spamming the same question over and over again that I already answered. I'm giving you 5 minutes. Pikachu or Chopper? Chopper. One of the biggest character developments. I think Kuma has really good development. Uh, what do I think is the best power system? Nen or Alchemy? Nen or Alchemy? Mahito or Doma? Probably Mahito, I would imagine. I'm just guessing here because I don't actually have any stakes in this. Blue Lock is the best sports anime. I would disagree pretty strongly, but again, people like different stuff. Favorite mentor? Okay, so I'm gonna either pick Rayleigh or Koro Sensei, depending on the specifics. What's a good fighting anime? Windbreaker, or Ippo, or Megalobox. Can you tell me two? So I don't look at ratings. I just don't look at ratings ever at all. So two series that I think are good. I will say, what do people not talk? You know, let me just give a quick scroll. Let me give a quick scroll. I'll say I'll say Goblin Slayer, even though it's not it's not niche or anything. I just don't see people talk about it much. And I'll say Kiznaiver. Kiznaiver is an interesting one. There you go. Perfect Cell, of course. I like Perfect Cell. I like Sonic and Pikachu. Okay. Black Clover or JJK? Black Clover. Do I like Cowboy Bebop? I still need to watch it. Are you keeping up with JJK Modulo? No, I'm not. Kuroko or Slam Dunk? I still need to watch Slam Dunk. Give him Golden Kamuy. I mean, Golden Kamuy is another good one. I'm just way behind on it, but I like it so far. Can you not spam chat, please? You watch Seven Deadly Sins? I've seen that and Four Nights of the Apocalypse. Liam, stop spamming chat. I see your question, but you're being annoying. Stop it. Is Chainsaw Man on Netflix? I don't have a Netflix. Perfect Cell. Yes, I like Perfect Cell. You seen Apocalypse Hotel? I have not. Okay, so Liam, I've asked you to stop like 3 times right there, so you are getting a timeout. There you go. You're an annoying chat. Is Shangri-La Frontier worth finishing? I think Shangri-La Frontier has a good season 2, but the ending is it gets into an arc that I'm not that interested in. But I know more good stuff is coming, so I would say yes. What do I think about AOT's ending? I was fine with it. Please answer the question. You ignore my questions every time, so I want you to hear me out, okay? I have 2 chats going. I have 90 people over here. And well, YouTube is quiet today. It's like 15, 20 people. But like, point is over 100 people. I'm not going to be able to see every comment. It's not a bias. Like, I'm not avoiding questions. I might be. I usually avoid like the if you're naming a series that I don't want to talk about, or like an etchy, or like this character or this character versus this character. I think those are pretty dumb. Opinion on Parasite? I think it's great. Favorite anime? Don't have one. I just say Brotherhood. Vinland Saga or AOT? Vinland Saga. Favorite Marvel character? If we're talking MCU, then Tony Stark, Iron Man. Best evolution? I don't even think I know them all. I'll just say maybe like Espeon. I always liked Espeon. Or like maybe Espeon. Black Clover or My Hero? Black Clover by a small margin. Watch Medalist. I have not seen that one. How you doing, Denise? Umbreon. I like Umbreon too. To be fair, I like most of the evolutions. Have I seen Initial D? Haven't. No, I have not. Code Geass. Can't wait. Okay. I hope you enjoy it. Black Clover or Bleach? I'd give it a little. Well, Black Clover has less downtime where I'm bored. I think Bleach's story was better, but I have more fun with Black Clover. Do I think AOT or Breaking Bad has a better story? I didn't watch Breaking Bad. So, favorite non-anime show? Probably Homicide Hunter, or The Mentalist, or Bones. Do I like Cyberpunk? I haven't seen it yet. One Piece or Naruto? My goodness, you guys love to compare these two for some strange reason. One Piece is manga. One Piece is story. Naruto's anime. Other than popular sports anime, like Kuroko, Haikyuu, what is a good sports anime? Ace of Diamond, Hajime no Ippo, Prince of Tennis. How many do you want? Top 3 animes ever? I don't have a top 3. Do I watch Lookism? I have not yet. AOT is the best anime, not for me. Is anything else above Brotherhood? I just pick Brotherhood as something that I think is good. I don't have a favorite. People get mad at me when I don't pick a favorite every time, so I have to say something. Have I seen Blue Box? I have not. What are your thoughts on Beastars? I've only seen 1 episode at this point. I might actually pick it back up though. Have I watched Bach and Test? I haven't yet. Is Demon Slayer worth watching? In my opinion, yes. I have some like minor complaints here and there, but yeah, it's fun. Best romance? Snow White with red hair. Do I watch Call of the Night? Not yet. Should I watch Parasite? I think it's your friend has good taste. 12 episodes of isekai anime for beginners. A 12-episode isekai. Well, 12-episode isekai. Don't know that many 12. Oh wait, there is. When you're a beginner, you said you could go with I got a cheat skill in another world. It's simple, it's fun. It's not the greatest series ever, but it's beginner friendly. Pretty animation, cool stories, relatively straightforward. Got some cool fights here and there. Do I think there should be a third Venom movie? I enjoyed the first one a lot more than the second one, but I'd watch a third one. Death Note or Vinland? Vinland. Have I ever seen? I'm not reading that one. MHA or JJK? MHA. Do I think Katakuri uses his Devil Fruit one of the best in One Piece? I think he's very good. I don't think he's the singular best, but I think he's very, very proficient. Have I heard of Gachakuda? I finished it. There is a third. A third what? Thoughts on JoJo's? I like JoJo so far. Why MHA over JJK? Because I have more fun with MHA than JJK. I like the characters more overall. I like the story more. I like the lighter atmosphere. I like the fights more overall on average. I like the music more. I like a lot of parts more. It's just more my vibe. Have I seen Fairy Tail? I've seen every episode. Have I tried Goblin Slayer? Indeed, I have. I've seen both seasons and the movie. Bach and Test still haven't seen it. Tower of God, very good. Kick Rachel off the tower. She's terrible. Tell me some good animes to my list. Deep Emotions. Angel Beats, Silent Voice, I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, A Whisker Away, Weathering with You. You like Tensura? I do. Love Through a Prism, haven't seen it. Romance or action? I watch both, but more romance than action these days. MHA or Black Clover? Slight edge to Black Clover. Have I tried? I already read that one, sorry. Top 5 isekais? I'll say Digimon, Slime, and... wait, what were my top 3? Let me check the Discord. Let me go over here, scroll... Where did I put it? Frequently asked questions. This is why I do it over here, so I don't have to answer this every time. Isekai, Digimon, Log Horizon, Slime. There you go. There's 3 right there. JJ Kara, Finland. Have I ever cried at a death? Death, probably not. Maybe like 1 or 2 here and there. Ending? The ending of Kizuna, yes. ReZero? I like ReZero. How many animes have I seen? Over 900? Probably close to 1,000 now. Best anime, which is kind of like JJK, so JJK fighting style. So if you like JJK's fighting style, so like if you're talking about the straight hands part, I'd say Windbreaker, but there's no superpowers in there. So if you want the cursed technique component, maybe something like Chainsaw Man, probably. Yeah, honestly, both those would do the job. Have I ever watched Assassination Classroom? I love it. Ray Eminence and Shadow, I did not like it. I finished both seasons, did not like it at all. Sorry. The only part that I kind of enjoyed was like Mundane Man. Is Gachakuda worth it? I definitely think it's worth it. Best power system, Nender Alchemy. Thoughts on Fire Force? Season 1 was good. 2 and 3, part 1 was not that into it. 3, part 2, I'm having a good time. AOT or Solo Leveling? AOT has better writing. I have more fun with Solo Leveling, but AOT has better writing. Classroom or Vinland? I'll choose Vinland. Should I watch Your Lie in April? I think so. It's pretty good. Opinion on Erased? It's fun. It's a bit predictable, and the ending is kind of rushed, but overall, I'd say it's good. Love your filters. Well, thank you, man. Keep pumping up those views, man. We need them. What are your thoughts on Dr. Stone? I think it's very well done. I do think that the direction the manga goes in, I wasn't too fond of. Azula or Zahir? I don't remember who Zahir is. Favorite anime? Don't have one. The Super Bowl is on? I don't care about the Super Bowl. You're probably answered this a lot, but yes. Favorite anime and why? I don't have a favorite because I've seen so many series that picking one just doesn't work in my brain. Thoughts on Main Abyss? I've still only seen 1 episode. You're about to sub? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Best new gen? I don't even know where to start with that question for multiple reasons. Because 1, I don't have a timeline. 2, I don't keep track of what shows come out when. And 3, most people just count battle shonens, which I find annoying. Thank you for the follow, Roscoon. Would I recommend your name? I would. The Promised Neverland is an S tier. Didn't it fall off in season 2? I haven't watched it myself, though. What's the name of the anime with the man with the bird head? Shangri-La Frontier. Thoughts on Sakamoto Days? Dropped it halfway through. The series wasn't bad. I just got bored with all the repetitive stuff. It's like, okay, new person shows up, tries to kill Sakamoto, turns good, joins the store, rinse and repeat. I got bored. Have I watched some shows dubbed? Sure, of course. Of course. Why did I drop Darling in the Franxx? Because I don't like anybody, didn't like the story, and it's ecchi, and I'm not into that. Is Black Clover any good? Yes, it is. Any anime like Hunter x Hunter? What elements of Hunter x Hunter are you specifically referring to? Again, what elements of Solo Leveling are you referring to? Like, if you want something like that series, you got to say what about that series you're looking for, because that you might just mean battle shonen. So like I need detail. Do I enjoy Shangri-La Frontier? I do. Favorite romance? Snow White with red hair. Thoughts on Dragon Ball Z? I love Dragon Ball Z. Do I agree that Gurren Lagann is goated? No, I didn't enjoy it. I couldn't get into it. Favorite AOT opening? Probably the first one. Uh, yeah, probably the first one. Thoughts on Invincible? Still haven't seen it. Would I like to produce an anime? I would not. Best JJK character? Oh, wait. Should I watch Berserk as a first? You can. I'd go with the 97 version. Where can I read Magna? Like, wait, Magna Crimson? Or did you mean manga? Because there's tons of free manga sites online. Do I think dub hate is overexaggerated? I think if you hate on if you hate on dub, sub of, and any voice actors, if you hate on like English or Spanish or whatever, if you hate on people watching anime in a different language, you're an idiot. You're just objectively stupid. And I can't help that. Who would win Shinigami from Naruto or Ryuk from Death Note? I don't know. Can I mute the pizza guy? Do I see any spam in chat? Uh, Thoughts on Black Clover? I love Black Clover. AOT? I like AOT. Just watch UFC, dog. I'm gonna pass. Then I'm gonna pass. There's no freaking way I'll be your lover unless. What are you talking about? The only thing I love is like the gym and food, and maybe Magic the Gathering. Isn't it crazy that Blue Lock isn't even in top 3 sports anime of all time? For me, no. People like different stuff, and they kind of fumbled season 2 quite a bit. It pissed off the fans. I didn't mind that much, but it pissed off a lot of people. Uh, what's your favorite disaster curse? Uh, I don't even remember who that was. What, there's like Mahito, there's the plant person, there's Jogo. I like Jogo. I do like Jogo. I finished AOT for the first time and I'm lost. So that can happen. Did you like? Did you take a break between between the third season and the final season? Because like there's kind of a shift there and people get lost. What do I watch anime on? So if you go to my Discord, go to the frequently asked questions section and scroll down, you'll find everything I use. Have I seen Tojima Wants to Be a Kamen Rider? Not yet. Not yet. You seen Dororo? I still haven't. No, one episode only. Recommend any anime. Okay, you want anything. So I'm gonna just let my anime list scroll, and I'm gonna stop in 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and it stopped on Food Wars. Where can I read? Read? Uh, I'm not sure if any of the sites that I have on my Discord have manga. I don't really read much manga. I'm sure some of the sites I have manga. What's your thoughts on Clannad? I think both and Plastic Memories both are good. Both are good. When do you normally end streams? When my phone, literally every stream, if you go to the end and watch them, you'll see it's okay, guys. My phone is about to die. That's like the thing we do here. My YouTube ends. My YouTube and TikTok stream ends when my phone is about to turn off. But Twitch streams are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard. What's the best leveling? Best leveling? So, like, I guess if you mean like leveling up, uh, it depends. I think so. I think Log Horizon's a good one. Do you know Bakugo? Yes, I do. Gintama's good, but I don't think that you will agree. Yeah, it's not my style, but I'm not gonna say like, oh, it's bad. It's just not for me. What's the best anime I've seen? I don't have a favorite. So like, I like a whole bunch of stuff. See, like my phone just hit 20%, so my phone is getting close to death. I'll recommend an action series. Okay, I can do that. Let's pick something random that's action. Let's go with. I just saw Overlord. We could go with Overlord. You just started watching One Piece. Very nice. What's your current sub goal? For YouTube? I don't really worry about subs right now. YouTube is being kind of funky, and like my view, like after Christmas Day, my views just went down to like near zero, and they haven't gone back up, which I think is kind of weird. But like nothing I can do about that besides try to make content better. Twitch is going up slow. Twitch is starting to kind of go a bit though, so maybe I'm more focused on Twitch with the subs. Can I speak Serbian? No. Also, thank you. Baihara Buriki. I can't even say your name, but thank you for the GGs. Do you watch JJK? Yes. Can you explain the Culling games? So think of the Cullen Games as a massive tournament where people are killing each other, and what the current like the what like the main group is trying to currently do is earn enough points that they can request a rule change that would allow people to leave the tournament. Because what Ghetto is trying to do is merge every single person in Japan together, which would create many, many, many curses that are very strong, and many people will die. So yeah, so it's pretty much people are forced to participate in the tournament, and they have to get enough points to create a way out of the tournament. Who is the leader of the Cullen Games? Well, Ghetto started it. I mean, there is technically I mean, who you mean the person who makes the rules? I actually forgot what they're called. Who is stronger, Jinbei or King? I'd say King at this point. What do I think about Squid Games? I don't watch Squid Games. Does Gojo die? Spoiler warning. I'll give a 5-second heads up. 5-second heads up for JJK spoilers. Okay, we're good. Gojo gets turned into a Kit Kat. What's a slept on series? Again, I'll just pick something old. I'll say the original Beyblade. Have I watched Future Diaries? Yes. Do I think it's the best? No. Best? What's a good basketball anime to watch? Kuroko no Basket or Slam Dunk. Apparently, haven't seen that one though. What can I recommend a romance? Absolutely, Sign of Affection. King is stronger than Jinbei. I would say so. Have I watched Detective Conan? I actually think Detective Conan is absolutely dreadful. I think it's abysmal. Are you excited for Hakari Fight? I haven't read the manga, so I don't really know what it's going to turn out to be, but we'll see. Who would thoughts on Free Ren? I love Free Ren. Have I seen Orb? Not yet. Not yet. Which dairy is the best? Like which dairy food? Uh well, I love cake, man. Like an ice cream chocolate cake. Oh man. Thoughts on Black Clover? I love Black Clover. Action or comedy? Action, romance, or comedy? I'm definitely more of an action romance guy. Have I seen One Piece? Yes. Which diary? Which diary? Future Diaries. To be honest, I don't even remember. I watched Future Diaries so many years ago. I don't remember. Who you got in the big game today? I don't watch the Super Bowl. Did you watch Yu-Gi-Oh? Of course I did. I finished up until the end of 5Ds. You got in the big. Yeah, no, I don't care who wins. Are you watching? I Polar Opposites. I no, I have not seen it yet. Samurai Champloo, still need to watch it. I was watching the Mugen Train movie from Demon Slayer, and I've never spoiled it. And I just watched Rengoku. Yes, you'll be okay. You know, to eternity. A lot of people do. It's mainstream. Ever watched Bakugan? Of course, I've seen Bakugan. Is it Invincible anime? I'd say yes. Hunter x Hunter. It's your favorite besides One Piece? I like Hunter x Hunter. The Bird Guy, Shangri-La Frontier. What's the most overrated? I don't. I think that question doesn't objectively makes no sense. I think overrated or underrated objectively makes no sense in my mind because ratings compared to who? Thoughts on Sao? I don't like it. I dropped it. It's pretty, but that's about it. Kogane is the cursed spirit that makes rule. Okay, thank you. It was Kogane. I'm so bad with these names. Sign of Affection or Just Because? I haven't seen Just Because, but Sign of Affection is very good. Do I agree that Yu-Gi-Oh anime is goated? I think Yu-Gi-Oh is fantastic. It's so much fun. Do I like Black Clover? Yes. Kakegurui? It's different. I can say it's different. Uh, Sao is amazing. I disagree, but you're allowed to have your own opinion. Have I seen Megalobox? Indeed, I have. JJK, I enjoy it. Who's the guy in the background with a bird head? Shangri-La Frontier. Do I agree that you already read that one? Is Dawn to Dawn slept on? No, it's mainstream shonen. It's been in theaters. It's not being slept on. Fushi and Goo. Yep, that is Fushi and Gugu. Kakegurui is peak in my opinion. I can't say it's peak. I can't. It's different. It's interesting, but like peak, nah, I can't. I can't. Fate. I don't think Fate is slept on. It's pretty massive. It's a pretty massive series. Shangri-La's goaded. Again, I can't say Shangri-La's goaded. Again have a good time with it, but season two could have been a bit better. Favorite JoJo stand Harvest. Favorite dozen characters. I don't have a favorite dozen. I don't even know where to start with that. Ippo is the best sports anime. I would agree. Opinion on AI and anime. I think there's times where it's okay to use it, but like I don't want AI to be the entire production. I still want to support. I still want to primarily support people being the main design. Like that, most of the work being done in the animation studios are done by people. I feel like AI could be a useful tool, but don't fire everyone and just have AI do all the animation. Who's better, Sid Kagano or Mundane Man, or John Smith? I don't care about any of them. I did not like Eminence of Shadow. What anime would I recommend? I like Demon Slayer, so again, that just tells me nothing besides Battle Shonen. Okay, so you like swords. You like loud teenagers screaming sword attacks. Go watch Windbreaker, I guess. Thoughts on Code Geass? I like the writing, but I didn't enjoy it. Vinland Saga or One Piece? One Piece. Do I watch romance? All the time. Ippo is the best sports anime? I would agree. Best Rin MC? I have no idea where to start with that. Like, I genuinely don't even know where to begin because I've seen over 900 series. Favorite Dragon Ball Z character? Oh, then Piccolo or Vegeta. I rotate between the two. First time not seeing you on the treadmill. The treadmill is gone. It's been sold. You read? No, I do not read Demon Slayer or anything really. Do I like Silver Fang from One Punch Man? I like Silver Fang. Sailor Moon could beat Goku for a fact. Yeah, probably. I mean, yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you, but I also just don't care that she wins. It's like, okay. JJK version of Demon Slayer verse. I don't get into these versus verse questions. L or light, L easily. Okay, you've seen over 500 series and read most of their mangas, and I ain't even 18. Am I cooked? Not really. I mean, I got into anime when I was 3. When did I don't even know when I got to 500 series. I would say just make sure you take care of your health. Like, don't binge watch constantly. Make sure you eat well and sleep well, that you, get exercise and stuff. But, like, yeah, you're allowed to enjoy anime. Go for it. Do I agree that Doma was killed off for the sake of the plot? I mean, everything is for the sake of the plot. Everything that happens in the plot is for the sake of the plot. What's the anime with the bird head? Shangri-La Frontier. What romance do I enjoy? I've seen many, many, many romance. I don't even know where to start. I'll say Sign of Affection, My Love Story, Snow White with Red Hair. I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. Do I think Saitama will ever be defeated in the One Punch Man series? Probably not. What do I think? What do I think about Tokyo Ghoul season 3? Wasn't a fan. Favorite of the big three? Most boring question. Naruto's anime, Bleach's manga, One Piece's story. Most anticipated for this year that we haven't already gotten. I'll probably say Black Clover or Bleach. Bungo Stray Dogs, I still need to watch it. What anime would I recommend? I already answered that. Do I agree that Toji is better than Gojo? I mean, I never liked Gojo that much to begin with. If you mean stronger, I just don't know. I don't really care. But I like Toji more. Is there a manga you ever read but never watched? Nope. Okay, wait. We can't. There's some I can't count because they don't have animes. Who's the bird guy? Shangri-La Frontier. Bleach gets something new this year. Yes, we are getting the final part of the Thousand Year Blood War. Ever watched Suki Gakire? Nope, haven't seen that one. The best single standing anime movie? Single standing. Oh, single standing. That's harder. So Kizuna's out. Silent Voice, maybe? Silent Voice? It might be Silent Voice. Maybe. What do I think is the best grimoire from Black Clover? I like Yami's the most. I know it's basic, darkness, but he's my favorite character. I'm biased. Shangri-La Frontier gets too much hate. I don't even see people hating on it, but okay. It's mad good, bro. You gotta watch what? Also, I'm not really taking on any requests right now for new series. Favorite end or least favorite power system? Nen or Alchemy? Easily. Favorite Junji Ito work? I actually don't know all of his work, so I couldn't tell you. Cyberpunk, haven't seen it yet. Favorite Bleach character? Kenpachi. Code Geass wasn't for me. I finished the first season before I dropped it. Favorite Studio Ghibli movie is probably Ponyo. Punk Hazard? I don't like Punk. It's true I don't like Punk Hazard. Fine lad of the internet. Hello, brother of dudes. High School DxD on top. Didn't like it. Chakra or Key? Chakra. Have I watched Shield Hero? Indeed, I have. Ever seen Kimono no Shouja? Nope, don't know that one. Favorite JoJo part so far? It would be 4. Did I cry while watching A Silent Voice? don't think I did. I don't remember if I did, but I don't think that I did. Thoughts on Hunter x Hunter? I think it's really good. Favorite non-animated series? I don't know. Favorite non-animated. Oh, you didn't even say like movie or series. So like, can we get more specific? Chainsaw Man, good. I'd say yes. Favorite anime movie? Kizuna. What short anime would I recommend? Short. Charlotte, Erased, Gakko Garashi, Inuyashiki. Thoughts on Soul Eater? I like Soul Eater. Watch My Hero? Indeed, I have. New season of Hell's Paradise. I'm watching it now. Yes, I just saw the newest episode. Regular show. Never really watched it. I need some water. Give me a second. Tomi Uzumaki Gyo are some of his works. I haven't seen any of those actually. Hell's Paradise. Yeah, I'm up to date. Solo leveling is overhated. Do I agree? I think that hating on a series alone already is silliness. Like, if you don't like a series, cool. If you like, also if someone hates a series that you like, why do you care? No, like I'm not even trying to be disrespectful, but like, why do you care if someone else doesn't like the show that you like? Like, someone doesn't like a show that you like, it doesn't matter. Have I seen DxD? I didn't like it. Dropped it right away. Favorite Uchiha is going to be Obito, probably. Beerus or Champa? I like Beerus way more than Champa. Have I seen Konpachiro? I have not. Valid DxD take? Yeah, it wasn't for me. Can you say happy birthday, Gyu, since it's his birthday? Okay, well, happy birthday to Gyu, I guess. I goon to. Okay. Thoughts on Awashi? I like Awashi. Not many people mention that one. I'm a hater, bro. I hate on series and glaze my favorites. I mean, I'm not gonna care, but like, okay, do what you want with your time, I guess. Do I watch Hashira? Do I watch romance all the time? Can I do impressions? Not really. I think when my voice isn't tired, I could do a pretty decent pseudo wudo. Apparently, have I ever seen Guilty Gear? Nope. Have I seen Ashita no Joe? Not yet. Destiny is such a sad anime. I don't. The only Destiny I know is I know Tactop Destiny and I know Destiny the video game. What anime would I recommend for me? I'm 13 and I already answered you. I just said I picked like Chainsaw Man. Oh, you're 13? I mean, you could watch Chainsaw Man at 13. It just might be a bit gory, I guess, possibly. I could pick something a little bit more tame. I could pick something a little bit more tame. You know what? Maji is good. Shangri-La Frontier or Eternity? Yes. Yes, I did mention both of those. What's an anime like Cyber? I haven't seen Cyberpunk, haven't seen Akudama, and Akamega Kill. Akamega Kill kind of gives off like a lighter version of AOT vibes, where if you like this character, they might die. 13, go watch Digimon or Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean, you could. Both of those are great, but they said something like Demon Slayer, which really kind of doesn't. I mean, Digimon kind of sometimes. Favorite kiss scene in romance? I never really cared about the kiss scenes. I mean, okay. Probably My Love Story, just because it's so innocent. What would I say is the best new gen? Here's the thing. I don't like that question for a few reasons. One is it's too broad. Like, what's the timeline? And two, most of the people who ask that only focus on battle shonens. I don't want I watch battle shonens, but I watch so much more than battle shonens. There's that one is cute. It is cute. Naruto and Sasuke kiss. Oh yeah, Naruto, of course. Favorite Hashira Gyome. See Fate Stay Night. I have seen many. Yes, I've seen many Fate series, including that one. Have I favorite Mappa anime? I don't remember all of Mappa's projects. I'd honestly have to Google a list. If you want to like do a quick Google and pick like 5 or 6 series, I'll pick a favorite. Dragon Ball Z Kai. I did watch it, but I prefer Z. Favorite ice cream flavor? I've always been like a chocolate guy, but like fudge brownie, Rocky Road, any like chocolate variant, I love. AOT or One Punch Man? AOT. You think Doma was wasted potential? I mean, I didn't really care much about Doma to begin with. Like, I don't really feel that way, no. Worst occupation, Demon Slayer or Survey Corps? I would say Survey Corps. In Death Note, who do I like more, L or Nier? Oh, L is not even close. L over Nier by leaps and bounds. Thoughts on fan service? Don't like it. If we're talking about the most common form of fan service, not into it. Your favorite kiss scene is Robert and Phenomenon. I don't actually know that one. Best sports anime is going to be Ippo. JoJo's has the best character design. I think they have some pretty unique and interesting designs. I'm not sure they're my favorite, but they're a standout for sure. Did you finally watch Free Ren's latest episode? Indeed, I did. I caught up. Any wishes for the Dragon Ball Super remaster? So, like, here's the thing. I don't read the manga, but I do listen to people, and apparently the manga is pretty different from the anime. So, if you could make it more, if it could be more consistent with the manga this time around, I'd be happy with that. Have I seen Shaman King? I've seen both, old and new. Have I seen JJK? Yes. Is Delicious and Dungeon Peak? So far, I'm having a great time. I'm halfway through season one. What did I think about the date? I think it was perfect for what it was supposed to be. Very like, awkward and innocent and kind of just fumbling through it. But at the end of the day, like the effort comes through. Code Geass, good story, but not really my thing. What's how you doing, Barry? Is Delicious in Dungeon Peak? Already read that. Thoughts on Alucard? Solid MC. I like. Wait, is he? He's not technically the MC, is he? I'm pretty sure. I don't think he's actually the MC. Either way, I like Alucard. Uh, don't forget to follow on Twitch, guys. Just another reminder. Remember to follow on Twitch. What mangas have I read that don't have anime? The reformation of a deadbeat noble. Favorite anime side character? I don't even know where to even begin with that one. My goodness. Have I seen Aristocrats? I've seen Aristocats. Probably not. Opinion on JoJo's power system? Oh, stands and it was stands and what was the other one? There's two parts. Hamon maybe. I like stands. They're cool. Have I seen Hero Academia? Yes. Dexter. I watched Dexter's Lab. I didn't watch Dexter the Serial Killer. Doshita. Don't know that one. Pokemon. I'm actually working on right now. I'm actually actively working on Pokemon right now. Sasuke or Zoro? I prefer Zoro. Have I seen the Beast Player Eren? Nope, don't know that one. I don't know that one. Are you watching? You and I are polar opposites? Not yet. I have not seen that yet. Is Shangri-La Frontier worth the watch? I would say yes. Do I watch Naruto? And also yes. Opinion on the beginning after the end? Apparently the manga is better. The anime, the anime just wasn't that good. It was okay. Have I watched Fire Force? Yes, I have. I'm up to date. Favorite JJK character? Oh, my favorite Pokemon, Gengar. Can you shout me out on your next One Piece short? So there's a few ways to get shout outs. One, donations, Twitch followers, Patreon followers. Oh, by the way, guys, we have a Patreon now, so you can sub to that if you want to. Also, sometimes I'll make characters for people in the comments sometimes. So there's that as well. So there's a few ways you could possibly get shoutouts. Favorite character from Naruto, Shikamaru. Toji Zenin. I like Toji. He's cool. Yosuke or Johnny. I don't remember who's Johnny again. Oh, is this Yu Yu Hakusho? Because I didn't get that far into Yu Yu Hakusho. What is the anime that got you into anime and when? Dragon Ball 1994. Mine is Itachi. I like Itachi. Shikamaru's the GOAT. I would agree. What anime is the bird guy? Shangri-La Frontier. You know what? At this point, Sunraku is no longer Sunraku. He is just bird guy. Sunraku is just bird guy. Oh my god, people. What is the anime? I already read that one. What show has the most fan service? I wouldn't know. I usually drop those immediately. Obito is the best from Naruto. He's not my favorite, but I like him. I'm a Shikamaru guy. Always have been. Favorite character from JJK Aoi. My first anime was Rosario Vampire. I mean, makes sense. I mean that used to be pretty big. Kenpachi versus Shanks. I have no idea. I just don't know. 1994 is diabolically old. So if you think let me tell you this: if you think 1994 is diabolically old, that tells me you're like either a naive 12-year-old or a very very out of shape teenager. Because most people who call me old, I completely outschool them in every way. So it's like, you're just out of shape. I'm 1998. Oh, you're a youngin. You're a youngin. Favorite Mega Evolution? Probably Omnimon or Gallantmon or If we're counting Digivolution, Golden Egg Digivolutions, which I'm pretty sure are like equivalent. Magna Angemon and Magnamon are pretty cool too. I'm 34. List of Mappa anime, not at all. Okay, so we got Sara Zanmai. I haven't seen it. Beast Graham. I haven't seen those. Yeah, I haven't seen those. Sorry, man. Grand Blue Fantasy. Yeah, I don't know those. Who wins? I don't know. Guys, come on. For real, no one can beat Reinhardt from ReZero. There's tons of characters that can. This is why another reason I don't get into power scaling. You guys are ridiculous. Are you a manga all the way? No, I'm mostly an anime person. You don't look 34. It depends. Some days when I'm really tired, my eyes get really baggy. But most of the time, people think I'm like 24, 25. Have I ever watched Mushoku Tensei? I dropped it because of Rudius. The story seems fine. The sidecast seems good. It's just I couldn't deal with Rudius. You have a JJ. I don't have any manga. Favorite Beyblade? So I only watched the original. So like I know like Tyson and Kai and Max and Lee. I think his name was Lee. So like I was a Dragoon kid. You look 33. Well, thank you. Golden Kamuy. I finished the first two seasons. JoJo's. I finished part 4. Put a girl on. Then go somewhere else. Have I watched ReZero? Indeed, I have. Anyone who thinks Goku is the strongest, yeah, pretty much. New Beyblade X is good. I'll catch up on Beyblade at some point. I'm working through a lot of series right now, so you're gonna have to be patient with me. Which devil fruit do I want? None. I don't want a devil fruit. Greatest fumble of anime? I don't even like. You mean like greatest fall off? I could give a list. Tokyo Ghoul fell off. Promise Neverland fell off, though I didn't watch that. Seven Deadly Sins fell off. There's a lot. There's a lot. I miss old Pokemon. Honestly, I'm not. I'm way behind. Like I'm in Diamond and Pearl right now, so like we're way behind. Thoughts on Chainsaw Man? I enjoy it. Nazem 11. I still need to watch. You just rewatched Code Geass. Can we get a rest in peace for Lelouch? Sure, rest in peace for Lelouch. Why did the power scaling thing become so famous? I have no idea. Honestly, never cared for it. But like, if people want to get into that, that's the end of it. That's their time. Like, I like to spend my free time playing Magic the Gathering. Not everyone here likes Magic the Gathering. I love Magic. Favorite Ninjago character? I actually never watched Ninjago. I know what it was. I just never watched it. Vinland Saga. I think it's great. You know, I'm muting me. I haven't muted you. No. Do I play Commander? Oh yeah, I love Commander. I currently have 3 Commander decks, and I'm saving up for a 4th one. But that next deck is going to cost me over $1,000, and we don't have that money right now. We're moving in 2 weeks. Do I like the ending of MHA? I was good with it. Demon Slayer, mwahahaha. Okay. Worst, a worst Evo character? I forgot his name, but actually, you know who's a total douche? Uh, who's the guy that Takamura fight? The really arrogant, cocky American guy that just like he was a champion, but like he was so rude. Hawk, yeah, it was Hawk. I did not like Hawk. Yeah, I didn't like Hawk. Have I ever watched Cardfight Vanguard? I have not. If I had to choose a Delphi Kumas, $1,000 classic. Yeah, I know. Well, here's the thing. Since you know Magic, I want to build an deck. I want to like the Dragon. So like 5 mana cost like 10 multicolored like 10 cost dragon. Do I think Saitama would be Goku? I think this question has been beaten to death more than any other anime. You've seen Vinland. I have Saber or Salter. Who's Salter? I know who Saber is. Favorite anime based game? Tenkaichi 3. I don't really like that many anime games, but Tenkaichi 3 is a classic. Shining the Frontier's Peak, I think it's pretty good. Hunter x Hunter, also really good. If I had to choose a favorite anime, I already answered that one. Salter's the evil. Which series is that from? Because I've seen Fate Zero, I've seen Heaven's Field, I've seen Blade Works, and I'm working on Strange Fake right now. Uh, Heaven's Field. Okay, so it's just been so long I forgot who that is because I've seen Heaven's Field. I guess it's been too long. Thoughts on Erased? I think Erased is good. The ending is predictable, but still enjoyable. Favorite anime based game? I already answered that. Shop. What are we shopping for? Thoughts on the race's ending? What was your favorite fight in Ippo? Probably Ippo versus Sendo round two, maybe round two. I think if Teen Titans was an anime, it would go crazy. It pretty much is. So it did. So if they if they reanimated Teen Titans in a more Japanese art style, probably I would see it doing well. When they dropping more episodes for Ippo, I don't think it is. I'm sorry to say I don't think they are. I'm missing out on the Super Bowl. Good. I don't like the Super Bowl. I don't care for the Super Bowl. You love my vid? Well, thank you. Thank you for enjoying the vids. It's better than playing boring blue decks. I'm not. Here's the thing. I'm fine playing blue. I currently have a white, blue, red spell slinger, a blue, green merfolk, and an Eldrazi. The Eldrazi deck sucks though. Stronger. Have I watched JoJo's? I finished the first four parts. So yes. When they are dropping, yeah. Ben 10 as an anime, you think would have more aura than Jinwoo? More aura? I mean, the thing is, Ben 10 was great. I think depending on how they did it, I think Ben 10 was very well done. So, possible. Round one of Ippo versus Sendo was better in my opinion. I'd have to go back and see. I really enjoyed both. They're kind of mixed in my head at this point. Thoughts on Adventure Time? I never watched it. So I'm not sure if you've caught on. You miss. I'm not sure if you caught on that I'm not answering that question because I don't know why you have taken this question and beat it to death so many times. I don't even understand why people ask it anymore. Thoughts on Chainsaw Man? I like Chainsaw Man. What do I think is better, part 3 or 4? Initially, I thought it was going to be 3. Initially, I thought JoJo's part 3 was better. But when I finished part 4, I changed my mind. Free or Fairy Tail, definitely Free Ren. Definitely blue like the corn. No, we're talking blue like the like blue cards, Magic the Gathering. I've only watched Vinland Saga and Death Note. Well, both of those are pretty good series, especially Vinland Saga. So you're off to a good start. Are you married? Nope, I don't do that. If you do, that's cool. What episode am I on in One Piece? Up to date. All things you have been saying was part of my plan. I mean, yeah, he did kind of manipulate most of Ichigo's life, but things didn't go according to his plan, did they? Is Tokyo Ghoul good? I would say for the most part, yes. Favorite anime era? I don't have a favorite era. I genuinely don't. I think there have been series I truly love from the bottom of my heart in every era that I have been watching anime. Not part Jotaro. Who's better? Jotaro part 3 or 4? Oh, I think 4. Trapped in a Dating Scene is pretty good. I haven't seen that one. I heard mixed things. I still haven't seen it, so we'll see. This new generation doesn't know what blue means. Magic the Gathering needs some marketing. No, I don't think they realize we were talking about Magic. Favorite anime speech or quote? I have no enemies. What about Kingdom? Still haven't seen it. Ippo and Violet Holy double peak. I used to say Violet was perfect, but really reflecting on the age gap, it's still kind of weird. But Ippo is definitely perfect for me. What episode am I already told you I'm up to date. Ippo and Violet. Favorite Naruto arc? I kind of go back and forth between Chunin exams and the war arc. I might just say Chunin exams though. What about King? Yeah, guys, I haven't seen Kingdom. I know it's big. I know it's popular. I just haven't seen it yet. Can I give me? I hear you. Yeah, the Chunin exam is great. Chunin exam was really fun. Favorite isekai? Digimon. Hands down, Digimon. Do I think Mr. Satan would solo anime? With hit? He is pretty. You know what? Did he die at any point? He is true. He survived all of Z. He survived. I don't think he's died. I don't think at any point Mr. Satan has died. What episode am I on in One Piece? I already answered. Kick Jeffrey Kirk. I'm not seeing any. Oh, that guy? I mean, he's not spamming right now. Digimon or Pokemon? Digimon easily. Digimon easily. It's not even remotely close for me. Another just taking another second to remind people to follow on Twitch, please. Trying to get that to grow. Rengoku's speech. I like Rengoku's speech, but it's not going to be my number one. It's not going to be my number one. Do I like corn? Uh, when did we see corn in Chainsaw Man? Like corn on the cob? I like corn on the cob. War Greymon is. I love War Greymon and Black War Greymon. I like Rengoku. I mean, I like Rengoku and Tengen. I like them both. Yeah, I like corn. Like corn over like a corn on the cob cooked on a barbecue with some butter. Perfect. Have I seen Air Gear? I have. It's really not that niche. It was mainstream at the time. What's the anime with the bird head? Hey, oh, it's classic bird head. Shangri-La Frontier. Why do I hate random? I don't hate anybody. Wait, when did I say I hate? What were you talking about? Which anime character that I despise, hate the most? It depends on the context of the question, because there's characters that are written to be hated, and there's characters that I just think have terrible writing. So what do you mean? I know you know what I mean. I just can't prove it. I mean, I suspected it was that other question, but I'm going to ignore you because I don't address weird, creepy people in my chat. How you doing, HB? Thank you for the follow. You just finished Water 7. I wish they left Usopp there. Then you kind of missed the point. I disagree with that. I don't like sweet corn. I mean, that's okay. I'm not a picky eater. I love everything. Don't like Ghetto. I'm not mad. It's just I ignore that stuff because this is a non-goon channel. What do I think about To Your Eternity Lolicon guy? Oh. Is that who I think it is? Who are you talking about again? What do I think of kidney beans? I like kidney beans. Yo, I can make a mean bean salad. Like, so take some like black beans, some white beans, some black beans, some kidney beans, whatever beans you like. Give them a good rinse. So make it like a nice vinaigrette, like salt, pepper, white vinegar, some garlic, maybe some like something citrusy, like some lemon, freshly cut cucumbers and tomatoes. Yo, make a fire salad. Have I watched Blue Lock? I have. Do you have Black Goku? Oh, do I hate Black Goku? I'm not a fan of Black Goku. Loki hate beans. I mean, I don't eat beans often. It's pretty rare that I eat beans, but when I do, I'll make them good. The guy from season 3 had some character development now, though. Wait, which guy are we talking about? Do I like High School DxD? No. Dropped it right away. I don't let the hype of Bleach... Oh, it's you again. I already timed you out, dude. You're still trying? Do I have to time you out again? Man? Come on. Kidney beans are not... I like beans, just like... They gotta have a nice dressing. Toko does not beat Maki. I don't care who beats who. Have I ever seen Planetarium? I've been to a planetarium, but like I've never seen an anime called Planetarium. Luffy will be king soon? Not soon. It's still a while away. Have I seen Land of the Lustrous? I have not. Did you stay on anime even though I didn't like it? No, I mean, depends for like some like here's the thing. I will usually stop a series when either it does something I really am not okay with or I'm bored for too long. So like I'm okay with periods of boredom if it's not for an extended period of time. If it's too long, I'm out. Would I recommend somebody to watch Fullmetal Alchemist? I would. Yes. You drink alcohol? Absolutely not. Oh, well, not never, but virtually never. Shall I watch Violet Evergarden? I think it's really good. It's just the age gap is really, yeah. Dragon Ball? I like Dragon Ball. What One Piece episode am I on? I'm up to date. The psychological genre. Oh, you like okay? So you like psychological? ID Invaded, Monster, Gosick, and Assassination Classroom. It's more psychological than you realize. Classroom of the Elite. Have I watched Vinland Saga? I have. Most hated trope. Making older women in anime look like 10-year-old girls. Would you say good to watch Dragon Ball now? Yeah, you can watch Dragon Ball now for sure. I just mentioned ID. Yeah, ID Invaded is pretty good. It's not like amazing, but it's pretty good. If I quit all alk, I just couldn't. Sake, especially grape flavors, too good. Oh, I just. Are you? Oh, sorry. My God, if I quit alcohol, I just couldn't. Sake. Okay. Triangular Frontier, indeed. One of the seasons of Hunter x Hunter is it worth the finish? I think it's great. If you're not enjoying yourself, it's up to you. But I think it's great. What do I think about Dragon Ball Super? The previous one, it was okay. The remake, I'm hoping it's better than the first one. Haikyuu or Blue Lock? Haikyuu. Favorite MHA character is Mirio. Do I like Cyberpunk? I haven't seen it yet. Would you say the start of Dragon Ball Z would be a bit boring because of the animation? Nope. I had a great time with Z multiple times over. Have I seen Slayers? I have not. Favorite Bleach character? Kenpachi. What do I recommend to someone that loves JJK? I always ask this. When you're naming a series that you like, you need to explain what about that series, because all it tells me is the genre. Have I watched Berserk of Gluttony? I have not. AOT I did finish, yes. The only alcohol I drink is sake. I mean, okay. Okay. You do you, I guess. Have I finished MHA? Indeed, I have. Do I recommend One Piece? Yes, but there is context to that, but generally, yes. I want to see Joe. Oh, tomorrow's Joe, but the animation is old. Who cares? Who cares? I just finished Monster a few weeks ago. Monster came out over 20 years ago. What is my favorite anime? I don't have a favorite. Any good horrors? I don't really watch much horror. I just say Gakko Gurashi because that's the closest I've got. You answering these like it's a chore? I mean, okay, because I find some of the questions tedious. I find some of the questions are great. Some of them are tedious because it's really annoying when you like when at least 100 times a stream, someone asks like, "Hey, can you recommend something?" But they give like no context. Like otherwise, I'm just gonna pick something random. It's just like I think people have lost the ability to critically think or think that I could read their mind through like 5 words. Do I think anime was cringe? Nope. For real, a lot of tedious. Some of them are great. Like don't get me wrong, I have a great time with these, but some of the questions do eat away at my mental willpower. Shows with great pacing. Charlotte is a good one. Brotherhood is a great one. I just finished a Monster lately and I don't understand the ending. What's your view on it? So, what do you mean you don't understand the ending? Because, spoiler warning for the end of Monster, Johan gets shot and ends up in a coma. Like, what's the do I like SAO? No. Shangri-La's Peak? I can't say it's peak. I think it's good. I think it's good. What is my least favorite anime? I don't have a least favorite series. You're recommending Katanagatari? I don't know that one. His favorite JJK is Aoi Toto. Yes, you are correct. What do I think about solo leveling? It's fun. Fun enough that I watched it twice. Thank you, Evan, for the follow. You should follow me on Twitch as well, guys. Please do follow me on Twitch. Who is my favorite character in Brotherhood? I have watched it multiple times, and I've said Greed a couple of times, but like I think on it more and more, and I'm like not sure anymore. I'm really not sure. How many episodes of anime do I watch a day average? 0 to 3. Average, most days 0. Usually the most is around 3. Have I watched Dr. Stone? If not, I highly recommend. I have already seen it. Do I read manga? Unfortunately, no. It's a spoiler-free channel. So yeah, if you're gonna give a spoiler, I give a warning. So like, if someone asks me a question about something that happens, I'll be like, okay, spoiler warning about this series. I give a couple seconds and then I answer. And I say not to spoil me on things either. I don't have a top 3. Favorite character in Hunter x Hunter is going to be Meruem. What's the difference between Brotherhood and the original Full Metal? So it's very straightforward. Brotherhood is just it's just the redone version of Full Metal. So you could say more modern animation, more condensed. It's shorter. It's more to the point. Like think of it like Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Z Kai. It's just modern animation and more condensed. Would you recommend the Hokai watch? I haven't seen it. Have I finished Dragon Ball Z? Many times. The original is more dark and original ending. I do need to watch the. I do need to go back and watch the original Fullmetal Alchemist. I'm pretty sure it's like the same story overall though, but there might be some differences. I'll find out. I'll go back. Have I watched all of One Piece? Yes. Why do I not like binging? Because I am very focused on health. I do not like to spend hours of my day sitting on my butt watching anything. I can't even sit through a regular movie most of the time. I need activity. I need to go to the gym. I need a certain amount of movement in my day. I need to eat well. I need enough sleep. I do not want to spend hours of my day sitting doing nothing. Also, I work a lot. I'm a full time content creator, and full time content creators, unless you're really, 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 really big, the pay is not consistent. You have really good months and you have really bad months. So, unless you're grinding constantly, you're in trouble. Who is my favorite villain? I don't have one, but I'll just say Meruem because he's at the top. He just comes to mind. Do I know any anime that has comedy and action? Big Bang Braver. Favorite Ippo fight? Ippo versus Sendo. I need to go double check whether it's the first fight or the second. Would I recommend Z or Z Kai? I prefer Z, but like Z Kai is definitely more time efficient to get through. Are you more of a loofah or washcloth kind of guy? I more of a loofah. Binging One Piece is understandable. I don't like binging. I don't like it. I recommend Children of the Whales. I think I've heard about that one. Heard it's good. How are you able to watch so many anime though? Because I've been watching anime for well over 30 years. What do I recommend? I like JJK, Chainsaw Man, and Death Note, so I like Curses. Okay, so if you like Curses, I think Death Note would be up there. I think uh, what's Curses? Curses. Uh, Hold on. I'm thinking of something specific. Maybe Soul Eater. Yeah, try Soul Eater. 3 years is not a lot to be honest. I said 30 years. I've been watching anime since I was for 31 years now. And like people that defeat curses and demons. So like yeah, try Soul Eater. Honestly, I like romance anime, but I watched all of the good ones. No, you did not. I guarantee you, you have not. Here, I'll just rapid fire. Weathering with You, Silent Voice, Your Name, Go Sick, My Love Story, Snow White with Red Hair, Sign of Affection, Kaguya-sama, Love Is War, Tony Kawa, Over the Moon for You. How have I hit Have I hit one yet? Angel Beats. What do I think about One Piece? I like it a lot. Sometimes I don't hear good. That's okay. That's all right. I don't mind repeating myself. What are you watching right now? 15 different series. So before I hopped on the live, I was